Let's imagine this is a transaction module of a banking system which is used to post debit or credit transaction in customer account, and I am a teller of that bank. I am entering deposit transaction that was requested by a customer. So in transaction type I will select deposit, and let's say this customer is someone who belongs to a sanction list. So this is a United Nations Security Council consolidated sanction list. So I'm going to select any random name. Let's say for example this person. Now I will put his name. Okay. Now in beneficiary party I'll put my own name. Okay. So let's say the amount will be 10,000. So before we click on submit, let me tell you what we are discussing here. So there is a two concept, name screening and transaction screening. Name screening and transaction screening. I hope you are aware of these terms. If not, then please watch the video till the end so that these ideas will sink in. So when we are talking about the name screening, means checking customer names and associate person details against watch list, sanction list, politically exposed person list, and other database to identify potential risky individuals or entities. This is done to identify individuals or entities that are prohibited from transacting with financial institution. For example, those who are found in sanction lists like OFAC, EU, or UN. And another purpose of name screening is to detect high risk customers such as PEPs or those linked to adverse medias. And usually, name screening is done at the time of customer onboarding as a process of know your customer or customer due diligence. So, name screening is conducted during customer onboarding as a part of customer due diligence. And also, the name screening has to be done on a continuous basis. If we use different tools like third party databases from let's say Wallcheck, LexisNexis, and we use like screening software to perform name screening. Now, transaction screening is a whole new beast. Transaction screening involves monitoring financial transaction to identify any that involve individuals, entities are subject to sanction or other restrictions. So the transaction is done at real time during transaction processing. For example, while sending money or making international wire transfer. So the suspicious transactions are blocked on a real time basis, which helps to prevent the movement of illicit funds related to sanction parties. For example, a remittance transaction can be flagged if the beneficiary involved is related to sanction country. There are various systems that are available for transaction screening. One prominent example is SWIFT sanction screening. In Nepal, there has also been recent change in provision regarding money laundering, where previously it was sufficient to perform name screening, but now regulators requires that bank and financial institution also perform transaction screening. So coming back to our example, what do you think will happen if I click on submit button? So the flag is raised here. Why? It is saying that origin party, that is sender, this Gaston guy, is found in the sanction list. So now here you have option to proceed, hold and review. So unless you are not in a right mindset, you will click on hold or review, right? Let's say when you click on the hold button, the transaction will be forwarded to your relevant department, that may be your AML safety department or compliance department, who will review that transaction and suggest you for a recommended action. So in that case, the as per FATF standards, that amount has to be frozen, okay, by your financial institution. Okay, so this is how the transaction screening system should work in practice. Again, this I have made this application as a proof of concept only. The real application can be very complicated. Okay, so I will give you another example. Let's say in case of origin party, I will write my own name. So it looks like I am depositing this amount in my own account. So if I click on submit, then it says transaction is successful. Why? Because my name is not in the sanction list, meaning this list, right? I hope by now you have understood the difference between name screening and transaction screening. However, if you have further queries, or if you want to add or even contest those things which I have said earlier, then please feel free to add your opinions and ideas in comment section below. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have found this video educational. If so, then please do like, share and subscribe this channel. Thank you and have a nice day.